Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avernum 3. Last episode we found and spoke with the three dragons formerly of Avernum that remain alive, Koth, Sulphurus, and Athron. They say they haven't been causing the problems here, although they do wish vengeance upon the Empire. And they gave us a sword, Beast Slayer, which is going to be of great help against the alien beasts when we find them. Right now, let's take a little bit more exploration around here. There appears to be something here. Remembering what the people of Kalak told you, you look around for this fierce band in the film you're supposed to deal with. Searching, you eventually find them in a small canyon. They aren't quite what you expected, however. There are about 30 of them, many unarmed, mostly underfed. They're all huddled around a bonfire, eating a thin stew. Pitiful creatures seem to be completely unaware of your presence. Wait. The moment they see you, most of them charge for the hills trying to get away. The pathetic force that remains, when they see that you don't plan to attack, approaches and speaks with you. One of them, as underfed as all the rest, says, "I am Murmur, the chief of the Ratbane clan. As you can see, our clan has fallen on hard times. Why have you come to speak with us?" You explain what the people of Kalak said. He looks alarmed. "Raiding Kalak? That would be our clan's final suicide. No, we were hunting, tracking several bears whose spoor we had found. We found the bears eating crops by Kalak. However, we dared not attack. The bears were led by Ursagi. They were too smart and fierce for us, so we fled, but not before the humans saw us. We followed the Ursagi, though. They live in a valley only a little east of Kalak, not far at all. They are the ones you hunt, not us." You ask a few more questions, but learn nothing else of interest, and the chief goes to find his clan. Now that they know that Kalak is sending out bounty hunters to look for them, they have no plans to stay in this area. Really now? Mountains to the east. There are no mountains to the east, are there? Strange. I mean, there are some, but... do they mean northeast? It's not there. Strange. Unless I misread it, but I don't think I did. Oh, mandrake and some coins, and it looks like there's drakes in there. Yep, 4 ice drakes. Okay, these will die quickly. Oh yeah, this is too hard. Okay, that suddenly made it a lot harder and more annoying. Okay. Yeah, Carl's terrified, but it's not too terrible. He was confused. What's that? And there we go. He's dead. That's gonna be easy to kill. There we go. Couple dead ice drakes.
I want to be your friend.
Shut up, I don't care. The sight of this desolate, blasted valley sends chills up your spines. It's dark and lifeless, filled with bones and reeks of sulfur. There are also many lizard scales, some of them as much as a foot wide. You feel like you're being watched. The bones are mostly, but not all, of animals. There's also humanoid bones and the remains of some large beasts with 6 legs you're not sure you recognize. And those are the ones that leave us be.
I want to be your
Shut
friend.
up! Okay, there's something here, it looks like. And nothing of the import. Alright. Town should be up around here somewhere. I think. Isn't it? Is it to the south? Is it to the south and we didn't know? Let me look. Did we already visit the town? No. Oh no, they mean to the... Oh, that's Kalak! Which means... just as in a film promised, you find a foul, stinking cave entrance with bones and bits of rotting meat scattered about. It was well disguised by a pile of dead brush. The paw prints of massive clawed creatures are everywhere. Listening, you hear Ursine growls from inside the cave. Attack! 8 bears, 8 ursogs, and 7 goblins. Well, that's a lot of foes. Alright. Lightning spray. Alright, you. Divine Retribution. Doesn't do as much as I hoped. We're gonna need to level that up a bit, I think. Alright, you again. Another horde of death. Yeah, we got this. Oh, we got this easily. And there we go. You have cleared out a nest of fierce and vicious predators. The people of Kalak will doubtless be pleased to hear of this. They will be much safer from now on. Sadly, while their lair is filled with all manner of offal and filth, it contains no treasure. Alright, let's go to Kalak and let them know. Can't remember who we were supposed to tell, but I'll find who. Let's see. Is there someone here? Is it Rabellino? Who told us? By the way, there were some deserters hiding in the corner of town, and we killed them. So they were deserters. I'm glad they're dead. Thank you for your help. That will teach cowards not to abandon us in our time of need. Turned out that some Ursagi were raiding you. They're dead now. You'll tell Rabellino of your meeting with the Nephilim and your battle with the Ursagi. Wonderful! And indeed, the raids have stopped. He pays you 500 coins. Pity you couldn't have killed those stinging Nephilim. Pests, the lot of them. Nippur, put the sword down, please. Let's try not to kill them, racist as they are. Still, that's taken care of. Alright, Wainscotting is still further to the north. So, let's keep going. Further north. Actually, it should be west of here.
Hi, I'm a talking...
Shut up! Yes, it should be over there. Well, let's uncover what we can of this region. You ascend the steep pathway into the mountains. It's cold and windy up here, and the frost on the barren earth makes your footing treacherous. For once, you miss the mild dankness of Avernum. You know what, let's come back here later. I have a feeling Wainscotting may have a quest for us there. It's possible. The sign has been partially defaced, but you can still make 2 words of it out. Wainscotting South. As you walk through these thick woods, you are sure you're being watched. You can't see anyone, but things have gotten unnaturally quiet. At the end of the path, however, you don't find anything unpleasant. You've reached a small hut with a nice herb garden in front. A line of smoke rises from the chimney. Knock on the door. As you approach the hut, a man suddenly appears in front of you. He raises his hand in a gesture of peace. Wait, I mean no harm. I just had to make sure you weren't brigands. No longer invisible, he invites you in for tea. He introduces himself as Torgus, a priest originally from Lorelei, who came out here to meditate. After the giants started attacking, he decided it was safer to live out here. It's a shame. I do miss my home, and I sometimes feel like a coward staying out here, but I do help out with the war. You ask how. He pulls out a case and opens it. It's full of potions. Plenty of good herbs out here for those who know where to find them. I ship potions east to help the fighters, only keeping and selling what I need to get gold to stay alive. That reminds me. I suspect that you're no stranger to battle and risk. These potions can help you in situations where nothing else can. Are you interested? You got a knowledge brew. That's impressive. And a lot of elixirs. Nothing we need, though, but thank you. Let's see. Wainscotting, 40 miles south. Beware of bandits. Travel in groups. Don't travel by night. Be alert. Yeah, this place is very... when you emerge from the woods surrounding this remote town, men in the watchtowers shout in alarm. There's a lot of confused running around on their part until they realize you aren't bandits. Life must be dangerous for a small remote town these days.
Hi, I'm a talking...
Shut up. This town is on the verge of becoming a ghost town. Wainscotting is a port town, a place for ships to stop, load, and unload supplies, wait out storms, and resupply. Unfortunately, few ships have been sailing lately, so things here are very, very quiet. find an apple tree laden with macintoshes. Some of the apples look ripe and delicious. Didn't expect to see something like that. Away, chickens! Away! Oh, when they said there was a ghost town, they weren't kidding. There's a lot of empty space here. You are just a townsman. Yeah, that's about all there is here. Oop, didn't cover all that. This is very small. Library of Wainscotting. Well, they have a library, that's something. A small, depressed man sits at his desk, stitching together the torn binding of a thick tome. He seems pleased that his library has received a visitor, but not very much.
Welcome, dirty travelers. I am Yar, the librarian.
Greetings. Nice library.
Nice of you to say. I run the library of Wainscotting, such as it is.
Why do you say that?
Ah, it was a beautiful idea. Ships coming south, coming north, many staying here, most having a few books I could buy. I got books from all over and kept them here safe. Then the disaster happened.
What disaster?
Plagues of monsters. Valorum was quarantined. No ships from faraway lands, no new books. Nobody wanting to see or buy the old ones. I sit here bored, waiting.
Don't you have some sort of hobby?
Nope. I sit around waiting for someone like you to come appreciate my work. Feel free to peruse the books. You're adventurers, you may find something to interest you.
Yar carefully stitches the pages back into the book he is restoring. It's a painfully slow and painstaking process. Books must be rare and valuable out here. Can you provide us with magical training?
What do I look like to you? I'm a librarian. You can look through my books for rare and valuable works of magic, but don't count on finding anything but light fiction.
No books which will teach us how to cast our existing spells at a much higher level of efficiency?
Oh, I'm sure nothing like that exists anywhere.
You find an interesting book. The History of Valorum, Volume 1, by Zaft. When the Empire turned its mighty eye to the continent of Valorum, it was settled only by fierce, mindless Nephilim and similar monsters. The tale of the Empire's taming of this savage continent is a long and exciting one. The first settlement in Valorum was Blackcrag Fortress, a mighty fortress at the north end. The early building of this fort, which provided a safe place for settlers and a supply depot, was the key to the destruction of the Nephilim tribes. From this stronghold, settlers were able to establish the Keep of Tinraya, the largest and mightiest city in Valorum. The keep's mighty walls and limited access make it the Empire's city safest from attack. From the keep, lightning raids by Empire dervishes were able to devastate the mighty Ratbane clan of Nephilim. This cleared the way to the founding of Gale and Lorelei. The tale of the taming of the southern half of the continent will follow in Volume 2, coming soon. The Ratbane clan, which we saw was pretty pathetic and small. Gale and Lorelei were found, and the Keep of Tinraya, largest, mightiest, and safest city, is now destroyed. So much for that. You find an interesting book, The Mystery of the Stone Circles by Zalvan Ordravi.
Of the many mysteries of magic that present themselves to us, one of the most intriguing and enigmatic is that of the stone circles on the continent of Valorum. They disappear and reappear. One will be there one day, and then they will be gone the next. Those travelers who enter them feel compelled to pray. When they do, they feel peculiar afterwards, but stronger, or smarter, or refreshed. Who made them? What are they for? Some wizards say they are the tools of a dark power, and should be destroyed. Others say that we shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. Nobody knows the truth. Interestingly, there are 5 areas in Valorum where the circles tend to be sighted. The Isle of Begale, around Lake Tamor, Krisan Province, near Gale, and on Libra Squigus caravan route. What should one do upon entering a stone circle? Nobody is sure, but I personally believe that caution is the key to success in magic. After all, he who sticks his head into the orifice of a dragon will not be pleased with the result. That's an interesting phrase, and I imagine it doesn't matter which orifice you stick it into, you're not going to be pleased. Unless that's your thing. I won't judge. So, the Isle of Begale, around Lake Tamor, Krisan Province, near Gale, and the Libra Squigus caravan route. Okay, Krisan Province we went to.
This one, the one we just found, I believe, is the one near Lake Timor. And we probably got the Libra Squigas caravan route one. Or the Isle of Beguile. I think we may be missing one. Strange. Seems to be all that's there. This storeroom is mostly empty. There are cobwebs, spiders, which aren't giant and don't talk, and some empty pots and baskets. Alright. And this looks like the inn. A guard, townswoman, a bruiser. A tall, brutish man with the earrings and tattoos that mark all sailors in these parts runs this inn. I'm a bruiser. So, what can we get here? He spits into a rag and uses it to wipe off the counter. I got rooms and booze. Rooms are 20 coins for you. Booze is also 20 coins for you. Got a problem with that? Aren't those prices a bit steep? Are they? I don't care. Nice fellow. So, this village is called Wainscotting? Yes, doesn't it sound like a lovely name for a village? Wainscotting, 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 wainscotting. 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 Okay then. That all you got? That's all we need. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. And anything in these rooms at all? What's that? Oh, it's just a pot. And nothing in there. Probably nothing in those. And nothing in there. And that's it for the town of Wainscotting. This is a pretty small place. Not really much here. There's a couple islands down there, though. I think we can take a look. Alright, Pollux. Let's fly. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Looks like there's something deadly over there, though. 6 Gorgons. Okay, wait for them to get a bit closer, I think. Well, then! I did not expect that to happen. Those things do seem to like to do that. Is that really necessary? I mean, really? Wow. Okay, then. Okay. Those things are very force cage friendly. Happy. Since that seems to be all that's over there, I think we can leave it be. Energetic herbs, and actually, do we have any other herbs in here? Yeah, we got mandrake and energetic herbs. Okay. Back to exploring. Looks like there's something over there. In this clearing, you find a campsite. It is unoccupied, but not abandoned. There's plenty of loot around. Coins, trinkets you can barter, and a bunch of arrows. If always camping here, they just left. Odd. You leave the campsite, still confused by the lack of guards. Unfortunately, you soon find out where they were, looking for travelers to rob. When they find you raiding their camp, they decide to liberate you of your wealth. Okay, then. Ha! 2 of the mages right there and in there. That made me happy. Wow, that had to hurt. Huh. That all you got? You don't need to do anything. There we go. Bronze plate mail, grab that. The Fletcher's ring, grab that. Actually, yeah, you got some... There's some decent armor that we can take. Nothing else here I think we need to take, so that's good. Oh, that works. What arrows did you grab anyway? Blessed arrows. Not bad. Alright, now back to exploring around. In this small clearing, you find a filthy man sitting huddled near a fire. He is muttering to himself. When he sees you, he jumps up and screams, "No, I will not go back!" He jumps up and starts to run, but then he recognizes you. "Wait, you aren't with the army! You're those adventurers who've been wandering around. I heard about you before. I ended up here. Friends, I need money. For 1,000 coins, I'll tell you a secret." This must be a deserter from the Empire Army. No wonder he was afraid. The penalty for desertion is horrible death. That's what it actually says in the law books. Horrible death. Alright, I'll pay the fee. He takes the coins, adds them up, and puts them in a belt pouch. "Thank you, friend. Now I can get myself established again. Now for the information. I knew an Empire captain. He did some looting. Theft, basically. He hid it in Villa, in the back room of the inn. Then a white got him. This was years ago, when we were trying to save that island from the undead. I can't go to Villa, but you can. Look for the treasure, that's all I can say. Now I must go." Before you can say anything, he has run off. Villa? What is Villa? And where? I mean, at least we know of it, but what is Villa? Also, ow. Okay. Casting of that, please. Thank you. You penetrate a thicket deep in the middle of this marshy fen and discover a field of flowers. The bright yellow blossoms are growing out of the huge masses of peat and rotting vegetation. You aren't fooled by the flowers, though. You can see the growths below them barely visible in the rotting vegetation. You have found a patch of gray mold and toadstools, and it looks like some of them could be used for alchemy. Take 'em! Take 'em! Alright, 1 toadstools and gray mold and toadstools. There we go. It looks like there's something over there. Alright, Pollux, let's fly. An elixir. I don't know what kind. None of the fungus in this flower patch is sufficient for use in alchemy right now. Okay, then. Right. Oh, let me just grab this. Can't figure out what it is. Damn. I guess we need to improve that again. Alright. Exploration to the east, then. You find an isolated cluster of farms far from any town or fort. The farmers, suspicious and reasonably armed, come out to greet you. When they see that you mean no harm, however, they've become guardedly friendly. Visitors are rare out here, after all. You find out that they moved out into the wilderness to get away from the control of the Empire, a motive you can easily understand. You tell them the sobering news of the rest of Valorum, and after an excellent home-cooked meal, you depart. Alright, let's take a look at this passage we found here. Alright, let's start with the north here. The valley suddenly gets a lot colder. Your noses and ears begin to sting, and your feet find uncertain purchase on the icy rocks. Suddenly you realize the things off the path that you thought were snowbanks are, in fact, moving. Ice puddings! Ow. Oh, these won't be too bad. In fact, lightning spray! Wow, it killed all of them instantly. You find a small cave, the foul slime creature's food cache. There are about a dozen dead humans and humanoids, frozen solid. You inspect the bodies and find a variety of barterable coins and trinkets. One of them also wears a silver ring. With difficulty and some grossness, you could remove it. Take it. Alright, Napor, what is this ring? Unidentified. Somehow I'm not surprised. Alright, what about on this path? A gust of stinging icy wind hits you in the face. You turn your heads away and shut your eyes for a moment. When you turn back, you realize you are no longer alone. The wind has carried in several large white drakes with it. 3 ice drakes. Is that all? This'll be easy. Of course he healed himself. That one's dead. Next one. Come back here, you. Now die. There we go. And nothing else back here. And on this side, a cave. When you enter this tunnel, you feel a tangible sense of unease. There's something dark in this place. You look around and quickly realize that oddly there are no signs of animals trying to sleep or find shelter here. Defiled crypt. Well, I think we can take a look in this area in the next episode. Yeah, this episode's slightly shorter than normal, but I don't want to start a whole area. So, next episode, we'll take a look in this defiled crypt place, see what's going on. That'll be in the next episode. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Carl, Nippur, Pollux, and Teresa. This has been an Avernum 3 Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.